try again. Sorry for doing that. That was absolutely weird. My phone just switched directions and it was not where it should be. So let's hope Facebook doesn't get quirky again and we're all good to go ahead. So we are October 27th. Can you believe it? Hi, Claire. Thanks for coming back. And sorry for having to hang up on you. But that was weird. Oh, I don't know if it was different for you guys, if you were seeing something weird, but my phone completely changed and I was sideways. So I don't know. It's gonna be one of those nights. Hi Sharon, thanks for coming back. It's gonna be one of those nights. I was like, oh, do I do it? I'm running around. I'm getting sick too, so I'm all congested. But I'm like, no, I gotta jump on because I gotta show you these paper pumpkin. I don't know if you guys are paper pumpkin subscribers, but hopefully you are, and hopefully you got this month's kit because it is super, super cute, and it will help me anyway get some of my Christmas cards ready. So I'm gonna flip you around so you can see my desk. Close your eyes because it might make you sick. And we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you up. Don't look at me that close. Now you can look at my ceiling and we'll flip you back down and get this lined up. There we go. All right, hopefully this is good. Hey Sandy, how's it going? All right, of course, my computer's not gonna line up well. Let's try and do this. All right. So I'm going to move this. This will be the easiest way than me playing with that. I'm a little bit flabbergasted tonight, so you guys gotta bear with me. All right. So this month's paper pumpkin, for those of you that do not know what paper pumpkin is, it comes like this every month to your, hey Laurel, delivered straight to your home. I actually got 2 of these kits, so when you open it, you get a cute little package. You get everything you need to do to make these kits. So this is a brand new one because I needed to get a refill. And you see how cute these are? So this kit comes with 3 different designs and you get enough to make 3 cards of each design. So I tried not to go rogue. So here's one. Look at how cute this is. Like seriously, I love it. And then you can do whatever you want on the inside. I haven't done the inside. So this one I made exactly how they show us here. And they give you step-by-step directions on how to do it. Okay, super simple. This one, I didn't go too rogue on it, but what I did was I put a piece of DSP underneath it. So you can see on the example card, there's no DSP there. On this one, I just put a little bit of sparkle underneath and a little bit of contrast, and I think that that's super cute. Love it. It's gorgeous on its own, but I think this little bit of cherry cobbler in the back and a little bit of gold just adds a bit of sparkle. And is this Santa not adorable? Love it. Okay, this one, I did change it up a little bit more. I had to make it a shaker card. Like this frame just screamed shaker card to me. There's no sound? Do you guys not hear me? I hope you hear me. Tell me if no one else can hear sound or if it's just Laura. Hopefully I'm good. All right, hopefully. Let me know. I wouldn't be surprised with the way tonight's going. So this one we have, let me actually just check. I'm gonna check. Sorry, I am going on because I don't want to make a card if there's no sound. So let me turn this on. Is there any sound? Please let me know. Yes, there's sound? Okay, thanks, Sandy. So Laurel, maybe you just need to sign back in and come back. Phew. I was like, oh, I don't know how to fix that. Okay, so this one I went a little bit rogue, not too much. I actually used the window sheet that comes with the front of your stamp. So when we order stamps, we get the acetate, and I just used the acetate from the ones, not from the Paper Pumpkin, but from our normal stamps. And I just made a little shaker card, but otherwise I followed exactly the same, except for instead of ho ho ho, I just put Merry Christmas. But that is also something that you could do, right? Like simple, all you need is a little bit of foam adhesive sheets and you can make it a shaker card. So a little bit rogue on this one, but still very, very close to how it was designed. Okay, this one I went a little bit more rogue. So this is actually the envelope for the card that goes with this. So I cut out the envelope and I just heat embossed some stars from the stamp set with Versamark and then sponged it and made another shaker card. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's one alternative. We're not making this one tonight, but I thought I would show it. Hey Heather, how's it going? Have you played with your kit yet, Heather? The other one is actually for our team meeting. We have a challenge, and the challenge is using a sketch. Do you recognize this sketch, Sandy? So I actually did the sketch. So this is actually paper from the envelope. On here, I don't know if you can see it, but I used some of this paper, this here, and I sponged a design on the paper. And then I cut out this with our very new bundle that is available right now only for demonstrators unless you sign up on our team. And then I did the cute little Santa. Isn't that cute? Okay, but tonight we are gonna make this card. Isn't this cute? I think it's cute. I hope you like it. All right, so you're almost done them. Woohoo! Okay, so what we need to make this card, do you guys recognize it? For those of you that have the kit, I'm actually gonna do it in a different color. I'm gonna do it in Shaded Spruce instead of Cherry Cobbler. But, do you see that? I used the envelope. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. And I have this guy, which I started to sponge. This is the one that I sponged the background on. But we're just gonna use that just like that. And then we're gonna use the card base. All right, so let's get going. So let's cut this first. So all we're gonna do, so we can kind of come in. I'm not too worried about keeping these, so I'm just gonna roughly rip them. There's different ways that you can get it across if you, and look at how beautiful this is. Like, I can't wait to design a card with this. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off little bits and pieces here. So I'm gonna cut along the score line of the envelope here. So we're just gonna cut that off. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this one off. So I'm just lining it right up. I'm doing this really quick because I don't want you guys to get bored. Hopefully I'm lined up fast enough. You can use these for other projects. I'm just gonna put them off to the side. And then all we're gonna do, I'm gonna leave a little bit of a margin here that I can glue on. So it doesn't really matter. I'll just move it over to here. Okay, we're gonna cut that. Okay, we're gonna use that. And then we're gonna cut this side. I'll just do it again, same, just a little bit. Doesn't matter how much is on here because it's gonna be hidden underneath the cardstock. You just wanna make sure you have enough room to set it up. So this piece here is almost 5.5. Okay, where's my card? So we want it to be the same, we want this to be the same length as this, which is 5.5, okay? Following me? So this goes like this, right? So we're gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this bit off here because I don't want a crease. Oh, did you see what happened? I just ripped it. I'm going too fast. Okay, Jen, calm down. Go slow. I'm all flustered. I was at my son's school and the meeting went really late. So I'm like, what? What are we doing? I gotta go home. I gotta do my video. Okay, and then we're just gonna do that. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So we're just gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right along the score line because we don't want to see any of that ugliness there. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut this one at 5.5. Now this is, because it's envelope paper, it's not as robust as our cardstock, so you do want to be a little bit careful with it. And there we have it. Okay, so we're done with our trimmer. I'm going to put those off to the side. I'm going to take this guy and we're going to actually stamp. So if you look on here, I've got the snowflakes on the inside. Okay, not really any trick to it, but you do want to line up this way. I'm going to do it in shaded spruce. I'm hoping it's going to turn out good. I don't know if I'm going to like this color. You need to open you do need to open your box, Laurel. It is fun. I've actually had a lot of fun playing with this one. Okay, so we're just going to stamp it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's really just adding, I've never seen green snowflakes, have you? I guess I've never seen red snowflakes either. Oops, didn't do that one very well. Try and not do what I did here and try and put equal pressure on the whole stamp and not rock it. Cute. Okay, we're gonna close the shaded spruce so we don't make a mess. And then what we're gonna do now is, so how we want it to be kind of designed is we want these guys to be right up against the edge, all right? And this to be right up against the edge. So I'm gonna glue these two down first, and then I'm gonna glue the green on top of it. You could pop these up if you want. I ended up wanting to pop up the Santa, so I wasn't gonna pop up these layers as well. If you're not mailing it, then you could probably pop everything up and make, you know, quite a few different dimensions on here. But let's glue these down. So you can see that my blade, I think, needs to be changed. So I'm just going to smooth the edges down a little bit. Okay, so let's give this a glue. And let's glue this to the side. So I'm just lining it right up with the edge, okay? And again, this part here doesn't matter because we're gonna be covering it. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm just gonna line this part right up with the edge. Hopefully. Okay. And then I'm gonna glue this on here. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. This week is just, I don't know. This week is just going crazy. So I couldn't go on last night. I couldn't get off work. I had to continue to work into the night. So, and then today I don't even know what I did today. It was so chaotic. But it's done. I'm stamping with you. I'm in my happy place. Okay. So I'm just going to line this up at the top. Try and have equal distances on the sides. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? I just love this. Oh. I don't know. I think I'm gonna like the cherry cobbler one better, but let's try it. I wanted to try a different color. And then we're just gonna stick this down. That's it. So again, you could pop this up if you wanted to. I'm not going to. So I am going to move it so it's kind of equal distance with the snowflakes. I think it's so pretty. Okay, now I am using the Ho 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 from the kit. I pre-cut this already. All I did was glued it to a piece of white and then I just cut around. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me. So we're going to stick that along there. But we are gonna do Santa together. So I am gonna use Memento. You can use, actually, you know what? Let's use Early Espresso, because Early Espresso is the color that actually comes with your, hey Krista, how's it going? Sorry if I'm a little bit congested here. I am getting a cold. So Early Espresso is the color, oh, look at this. You don't wanna push too hard because you're gonna have a really ugly Santa. I put way too much ink on there. So when you're stamping, if you're new to stamping, you really just have to touch it lightly. You don't have to push it down into your stamp set. Otherwise you get stuff like this and it can transfer onto your cardstock and make a little bit of a mess, which I'm known to make. Okay, so I'm gonna color this. I'm just gonna color it. I'm gonna do it really quickly, guys. So this is my cherry cobbler. And just gonna do this. So that's the light cherry cobbler. I will bring in a little bit of the dark. I'm just gonna use the nibby end here and I'm just gonna go around the outside. I just love this and I'm so excited to see next month's kit. It's gonna be so cute. Okay, I'm taking the Flirty Flamingo and I'm gonna make Santa a nice cherry nose. And then I'm just gonna grab some of the tone ones. What is this one? SU 800. And I'm just gonna color in his skin. And Santa always needs to have rosy cheeks. So we're going to add some rose here with the light Flirty Flamingo. And you could just leave it like that if you wanted. I am going to take, if I can find it, my light Smoky Slate. And I'm just going to do a couple little lines in here. Okay, just to add a little bit. You'll see, oh, we gotta give him some sideburns in here. So you'll see on my sample card, actually no, not on this one, so never mind, I'm lying. You could go in with these, so your enamel effects, and you could make the Santa hat, like see on this one, I have the enamel effects on the pom-pom in here. You could do the same. It does take a little bit to dry, so I'm not going to do it on this video. You could also do the hat in red with the enamel effects too, and that would be really cool. And these guys are so easy to cut out, so we're just going to give it a little cut. When you're cutting, you want to move your paper as opposed to your scissors. Okay, and I'm just leaving a little bit of a white border here. That's always how our dies are. I'll come back in and do this corner. So how many of you guys got this kit? I am, this weekend, my plan is to get a good start on my Christmas cards, so I'm very excited that my refill came. Okay, we're just gonna go around here, just like that. I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just do not have the capacity to multitask tonight. You did, Sandy, awesome. Sharon, you did. Krista, cool. You guys, awesome. This is a wonderful kit, and I cannot wait for the tags that coordinate with it. It's going to be exciting. All right, there's Santa. So the only thing that we have left to do is to do our little sentiments. So, and then put the card together. I'm going to move this guy so I don't end up in the ink, which is what I always do. I always end up in the ink. You got it too, Kathy? Woohoo! All right. We should get a little paper pumpkin club going here where we share our alternatives. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick it down just like that. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And grab my paper snips. So if you have a die, like a punch, you could do this. But if you don't have a punch to make a banner, all you do is grab the middle, cut in however deep you want your banner to be, and then cut from the corners to meet in the middle, and you got a banner edge. So we can either do the banner edge on both sides or just on one. I think both sides looks better than just one. So, but this is a little bit too big for my banner. I don't want it that big. So I'm just gonna cut in, make a slit in the middle, cut from the corner to the slit, and corner to the slit, and there we go. We are ready, guys, to put this together. So you could pop up whatever you want. I'm gonna glue most of it down flat. I am gonna pop up Santa though. So the kit actually comes with a couple of Santas that you can just stamp extra detail on, but it is so easy just to make as many Santas as you want with this stamp set. I see that this stamp set is going to be huge for my cards. Okay, and then we're going to stick the banner down here. I do want, see how I have the ho-ho kind of touching on here? I don't want Santa kind of floating, right? So I do want Santa to be touching. So I want him to be right about there. So I'm going to put my banner right here, and Santa's going to overlap my banner. I don't know. I just don't want Santa to float. Okay, make sure your banner stays within your card base so it fits in your envelope. And then we're going to pop him up. I've gone through so many packs of dimensionals. I have probably about 10 open on my desk that I cannot find. Is that funny? Okay. So for all of you people that have kits, I challenge you to make an alternative and post it on my page or tag me on it so I can see your alternatives, because this kit is so much fun to play with. Okay, let me find, do I have dimension on? I'm looking for my rhinestones. I don't know where they are. Okay, I can't find rhinestones on my messy desk. But all you need to do is put in a couple of rhinestones just to decorate, and your card is done. So which one do you like better? I like this one. It just, I don't know, it's just more Christmassy, but both of them are cute. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and thank you for those that joined me twice because I had to restart my video. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you. We'll see you next week. Hopefully it'll be on Wednesday. Okay? All right. So take care. Have an awesome week. Bye for now.